Hi, I'm Viva, and I want to tell you about the moment I fell in love with cars, but not in the way you may think. Most people fall in love with cars because of what they represent: status, speed, the way heads turn when you drive past. And look, I get that. I love those things too. There's something undeniably powerful about sitting in a vehicle that moves at incredible speed, that handles corners with precision, and those bends that commands the attention of the racetrack. And I love seeing cars pushing to their ultimate potential and their absolute limits. I love the physics of it, how a car is engineered to move through space with grace, power, and control. The curves are not just there for aesthetics. They are functional, they are purposeful. Every line tells a story through aerodynamics about weight distribution and how a designer and engineer collaborates together to create something that doesn't just look beautiful, but performs beautifully. But here's what really got me. When you sit in one of those cars and you actually experience it, it takes you somewhere else. It's that feeling that most people don't get to experience and feel. And once you feel it, you can't unfeel it. So I asked myself a question: how is it created? How do you design a car that makes somebody feel like they are in another dimension? What goes into those decisions? The materials, engineering, the weight of those different materials, countless hours of problem solving and innovation that happens behind the scenes. So I can sit in a car and feel that way. And those questions led me to make the decision. I went inside the industry and I spent about 10 years in design and engineering as a project manager and coordinating design and engineering activities. I was in the rooms where decisions were being made. I understood the time and the budgets and the trade-offs and what design and development and engineering costed and the vision behind the different choices that were made. And I did this all as a Black woman in spaces where Black women are rarely seen. But that's a conversation for another video, because right now I want you to understand something else. What I learned in those nearly 10 years changed everything about how I see cars, how I see design, and how I see engineering and what actually is possible. If you love cars the way I do, if you love the speed, the design, the feeling, the engineering behind it all, if you're a young Black girl or a young girl really who feels pulled towards this industry, who feels pulled towards this world, there's a place for you within this industry. There really is. And that's what Viva Luxe is all about. Understanding cars from the inside out. Understanding design, understanding engineering, and understanding how those things are put together. An understanding of a world that needs more feminine insight and more of us inside it. So if you're ready to learn what I've learned, if you're ready to understand cars the way an insider does, subscribe, because we've just got started. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and tune in to the rest of the videos that I have.